Hi everyone, how's it going? Andy here, also known as that one dude, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. And today we will be showcasing none other than the juggernaut himself, Jiren. Now, we're gonna be showcasing Jiren here. We're gonna see what his moveset, of course, his specials, and then take him into a match to get a feel for Jiren and how he would feel in a battle. And of course, we'll end it with the encyclopedia. So we're gonna be showcasing his supers here in training. Of course, the training partner I chose is none other than UI Sign Goku. It's perfectly fitting. Of course, as you can see the stage, we're in the tournament of power arc. So we're gonna go with him. He's gonna be the training partner. He's gonna be the sparring partner as well as the person as well as the character we're gonna go up against in the match. So basically, most of these showcases, as most of you know, is just to get a feel for the characters, see him in a match, how he works as well. And then we're also going to go into training and then look at his supers and then get a little bit of a feel of how his attacks are. So of course, without further ado, let's get started with Jiren's showcase. Okay, so let's see. Do this real quick. Pow! His aura looks pretty sick. Pow! Okay, so he's aura. Let's take a look real quick here at his supers. His skill supers, of course, key pressure for 2 skill bars, meditation for 4 skill bars, and of course he has his key supers, which are power impact for 3 key bars, infinity rush for 3 key bars, and as well as his ultimate is the heat break. So of course, as we usually do, let's go ahead and max out the skill count bar real quick. There it is. We can, you know what, instead of actually restarting in case we actually get rid of we actually dwindle the sparring partner's health down, which would be UI Sign Goku. Let's actually max out his health. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now it's a lot easier. So this is how he looks basically in sparking mode. So of course, without further ado, let's get started. Let's do key pressure. That's pretty much it. It's a little explosive wave, which of course gives you distance from the opponent. Then of course, let's do the meditation. There we go. He's now officially meditated. So of course, take a look now at his key supers. Let's go ahead and start off with power impact. Boost it. Boom. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the infinity rush. That's the one. I actually did like Jiren when he did the little eye thing. Boom. That was very cool. Now, Jiren's aura looks pretty cool. It does. When he's powering up, it looks awesome. I will say that. So, of course, let's go ahead and end this with the ultimate. Let's hit him with the heat break. Man, I will say they did a very, very good job with Jiren's super. They very much did. Pow! Okay, well, that's pretty much his supers there. We just got to look at, of course, his skill supers, his key supers, as well as his ultimate. So, of course, as usual, now let's head over and face him in a match. And then get a feel for Jiren as a character. So let's head over there. Boom, boom, and boom. Of course, same settings. There we go. Tournament of Power Arena. This time we will, of course, he will be actively moving around. Yep, perfectly set. Okay, we're all good to go. All right, let's get started with this and take a look at their intros.
It took me a little while, but I think I've now finally reached the same level as you.
Looks like I'll actually have to get serious.
All right, cool. I'd like to throw in the little intros there. That way we can see what they talk and how their dialogue is. Pow! Charge up. Oh, so he charged up himself. Okay. Got him. Got the ultimate in video. Sweet. Pow. Oh, I missed it. Got him. There we go. So we just got a feel for Jiren in the match. Awesome, awesome.
You shall live on forever in my memory. Farewell.
Always love those unique dialogues for sure. Definitely enjoy that. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Whoa, we just got a Dragon Ball. Okay, well, that's a pleasant surprise. I think that's the second time that's happened before. I'm showcasing a character and I get a Dragon Ball. Okay, well, cool. I mean, I will always take those. I can definitely always use the Zenny to unlock all the characters and the capsules. I mean, you want to give me all the Dragon Balls as much, you want to give them as many times as you can, I will definitely take those. That is a hell of a bonus. I will definitely take that. Okay. So, of course, as usual, let's go ahead and wrap up the video by going to the encyclopedia and taking a look at my boy Jiren there.
Give me a warning next time.
See Videl calling the girls, Bulma and Chi-Chi. Alright. Now let's go and look for my boy Jiren. Hopefully it does not, it might be at the bottom, so you're gonna have to excuse me. But yeah, so we see Jiren. I do love the unique dialogue he has when he's facing UI Sign Goku. Definitely a throwback to the, you know, Tournament of Power arc in the anime. Always love seeing those little unique things are what make this game great. Honestly, it's those things that just like, wow, they paid that much attention to detail. So for sure. As you can see, there is Jiren. So of course, let's go ahead and take a look at Jiren. Now, starting off with his transformation information, he does have a transformation. He transforms into full power Jiren. So you do have that, you know, ace up your sleeve. Once he goes into full power Jiren, I believe I think, I need to still make this video about, you know, who are the best characters and then what the best character is, including with their overall stats. If I remember correctly, I believe full power Jiren is 3rd or 4th strongest in the game. Don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but I remember he's really up there in strength. So you can start off with Jiren and then transform into full power Jiren, and you would have a very, very strong character there with you. So of course, now moving on to his skills, he has Key Pressure and Meditation for his skill supers. Then of course, Power Impact and Infinity Rush for his key supers. And of course, Heat Break for his ultimate. Now he does have a DP cost of 8. That is more than half of the cost in a DP battle. Most of you know DP battles, you can only have 15 a cost of 15 DP in your team. He does take more than half of that. So Jiren would be your ace in the hole, but just in terms of raw power, he is definitely a great option. You want somebody who's going to be your ace in the hole, who's going to be hitting like a freight train. There's nobody like Jiren, and you still have that full power transformation in your back pocket that you could use. So definitely take that into account when you're using Jiren, because he is extremely strong. So definitely remember, attack, you'll be okay. So just like I said, I think full power Jiren is 3rd or 4th strongest, but as long as you remember that, yeah, he's going to take more than half of your cost. He's going to be your ace in the hole. But if you can, you know, pretty much go with an onslaught on your opponent, you'll do very well with him. So of course, let's look at the next page. Let's take a look at his categories. He's in a total of 3 categories: Dragon Ball Super, Other Universes Fighters, and Boss Characters. Now let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. As you can see, his highest stat is actually, I would say, his key is the highest. Wow, well, he has a very high key stat, so you have to focus on key with him. I would figure his attack. Well, no, I'm talking about full power Jiren. Sorry. So yeah, when you're using base form Jiren, you're gonna want to focus on key. That's his strongest stat. Then of course he has, excuse me there. So focus on his key. You'll do well with that. Of course, right below that, not very far from it, is I think it's a second close, and it's a tie between attack and special attack. So you do have key, attack, and special attack you can focus on. Should you focus on key a teeny bit more because that's his strongest stat? For sure. But I mean, attack and special attack are right behind him, honestly. So you do have that. Those are his second strongest stats, is both attack and special attack, with key being his strongest. And of course, his weakest are a tie between HP and combo. He does have low HP, that he does. But he does make it up just in Ki, power, and special attack. Those three are basically almost even. Ki's maybe a teeny bit more, but other than that, he has 3 stats that are high up there, with combo and HP being his weakest. So you have to remember, if you get tagged a lot with Jiren, you're probably not going to last long in the fight. Combos, he doesn't have much combos, but we're used to seeing that. Most, of course, these fighters that are extremely strong don't have really good combos. So Jiren does have a low HP. I mean, when you use Jiren, you have to take into account, hey, I have his full power transformation. Let's focus on that and use that. But yeah, like I said, focus on Ki, attack, and special attack, and you'll be good to go. Make sure you play defensively with him as well, and you're careful. That way, you take into account the low HP stats he has, and of course, combos. He's as good as any other strong character in the game. As you can see, the stats on the left side, I've used him a few times, so he's a very fun character to use. At least I have fun using him. But of course, let's go ahead and wrap it up by listening to the girl talk.
He's a warrior from Universe 11. His facial expression is so neutral, it's hard to tell what he's thinking.
He always looks kind of pissed off to me.
He comes off as cool, but it's his sense of justice that's his greatest quality.
Alright, well, as we see Bulma saying he's always looking pissed off. Well, I mean, I don't know about pissed off. I'd say he looks more emotionless, I would say. I mean, a lot of people did have that complaint when it came to the anime, but he does look more emotionless than pissed off. But of course, each to their own opinion. But yeah, so that was a very cool girl talk there, and that will actually go ahead and wrap it up for Jiren's showcase. So as usual, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. Feedback will always be appreciated, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye, guys.